What's going on, guys? I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
And oh, hey, look at these.
Hey.
It is Born of Blood, #1.
Ah,
It's just conveniently right here as we start our show.
what are the odds?
Yes, you have the limited to 50
Yeah, shiny.
J. Ferguson metal cover. Will be at New York Comic Con.
It's cool to the touch.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, $75 on the website right now. And here are the variants this week coming out tomorrow. Being your LCS. Got the Ron Leary cover right there. It's gorgeous. You got the TriStar.
That's my favorite.
Yep.
That one's cool.
Yep. This one Sean surprised us with. We didn't see this one coming.
Nope.
And then the one I fought for,
Hey.
had to get him. Tim Vigil. Tim Vigil. Yep. There it is right there. So, yep. Go to your LCS tomorrow, guys. Born of Blood #1 is out in the stores.
Woo.
And go to the website to get that.
Yeah.
Only 50 made.
Only.
All right. So, Skippets and Mez.
I have a lot. Shocker, right?
Mez
Oh,
and Skippets.
really? These are my skippets.
Wow.
These are
So-
my meds.
I think you were a little bit more forgiving.
I think so.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I have a lot of Mez.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we can discuss it at the same time.
So, yeah, naturally, if we have the same ones, we'll talk about them at the same time
Yep.
for the sake of time. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's grab the top. I got end after end #2.
Fuck that book. That was a skip it for me.
It was a skip. I understand what they're doing. I understand.
We'll talk about it together. I have it as a skip it.
It's not bad. It's like our reluctant hero. We got our reluctant hero. You know, hey, he's thrust into a situation where he has to prove that he can be a hero.
Thank God he has
Okay,
his boyfriend
sure.
to help him out. Too.
But he may have some competition as well because you find out about the other guy, you know,
Uh-huh.
but he's selfless, but he's doing it more for himself, you know, just to brag whatever. It's not bad. The art could really be a lot better too.
The art's bad. It's hard to tell who's who. And I was like, oh, that's going to be his gay lover at the end. And that's
No, because they're both vying for the affections of a.
not the glances he was giving that guy.
Oh.
We'll see. I think this series is stupid.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hard to tell what's going on and why.
I like the first
who this
issue.
guy is. Not for me.
Okay. Well,
Don't
hopefully
like
the third issue will pick it back up. I thought it was.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah.
Or clearly you didn't?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Not.
All right. My next met is Harley Quinn issue 22.
Huh. That's a skip it for me.
Look, okay. So, hey, I'm wanting the first reason why it's now a meh because, hey, this is a good homage cover right here.
Oh,
I'll give him that as a good homage cover.
It's ruining a cover. Yeah.
But it wasn't terrible. I'll say that. It wasn't terrible. This was actually the quickest and swiftest Harley Quinn comic I've ever read from Stephanie Phillips.
Okay.
She's gotten better in that regard. Not much, but she got a little better. But all the tension and mystery is gone
Yeah.
when Harley is brought back to life at the end of the comic.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Spoiler alert.
That's why I was almost going to give it a pass. I'm like, oh, good. She's dead.
Dead. Yeah.
No.
You bring her back at the end. It's like, are you...
Yeah. They had something here.
The alien pet thing is supposed to be LOL, so random and funny that Harley now owning a barge is supposed to be LOL, so randomly funny. I'm not laughing.
And a taco truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Speaking of which, this is 2 DC books this week where we're going to be on barges.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you remember the other one?
The same barge.
Yeah, and Sean may agree with. Sean read it too. He was not too pleased with it. Yeah, that book we're talking about.
Interesting.
You may think it's the funniest thing since a homeless guy with no teeth eating corn on the cob, but I'm not laughing.
I hated this book. It was stupid. It was just, and then.
But it was. I will give her Stephanie Phillips. It was. It was fast paced.
But it was nothing.
Yes.
It's easy to have fast paced nothing when you have nothing to go to.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? What about this? It's like, well, what is she doing?
But I will say, compared to what we've gotten in the past, this was a step up.
Oh my. Shit's still shit. I don't care.
All right. Next one I got is Young Justice Targets #3.
I didn't read it. And meh for me, I have Department of Tooth, issue 21.
I had that as a meh as well. Let's talk about that.
Did you understand the end of this?
Not exactly. It could.
Who
No.
was that supposed to be?
I think that was his husband.
I thought he was dead. He died. They killed him. I'm almost positive they killed him in like the last issue or the one before that. He's dead.
No, I thought that was the husband.
Oh, I just saw some crinkly old guy, and I'm like, "The fuck is that?" Because everyone's drawn like a crinkly old guy.
Okay, yeah, that's like I said. I do have to start knocking the art for this when they're all looking the same.
Yeah, they're all grizzled old whites. It's like
you have the wannabe Bill Sienkiewicz drawing them, everyone exactly the same.
Yeah, and it's so confusing. And I'm at this point, it's like, oh, hey, you know that thing about Fort Knox? It's not, but it is.
And they kind of drop that halfway through.
Yeah.
They have these great nuggets of ideas that could be the whole issue, but then they drop it halfway through. I'm like, no, how about you just make the whole issue about the history and mystery of Fort Knox?
Yeah.
That would have been great. And you get back to this melodrama bullshit toward the latter half that I've...
And then the flag hat guy.
Forgotten or couldn't care less about.
Yeah, it's like... There's just too many characters.
And like you said, it's so... When you read fast-paced kinetic books, like Born of Blood 1 or Harley.
Oh, Harley.
This you can just tell this is just pace for the trade and just nothing really happens.
Because you have to read all this at once. If you read it like we are, I have no fucking clue what happened in the last issue. And this, by the time I got here, I'm like, I really don't know.
And I really couldn't care.
No. Yeah, but at the end, I was like, oh, is this supposed to be a big reveal?
No, it's like...
I don't know.
No,
I have no idea. That could mean something to somebody. No. Not to me.
It feels like it's forever ago when we got the moon landing issue.
I know. And didn't do what I wanted it to do.
No.
Have fun with this stuff.
Hey, he's busy doing a Substack thing.
It's something.
Hey, Substack's important. Yeah.
It is.
Next one I got is Young Justice Targets number 3.
I have Genis Vell, Captain Marvel.
I had that as an honorable mention. I'll say this. It's the best from Marvel this week.
Yeah. This is the only Marvel that landed in a meh.
Yeah. Everything else, almost everything else from Marvel is going to be a meh or a skip it. This was the
best.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not all that exciting.
It's not that great. No.
I'm just so tired of this bullshit of, oh, put the rings on. Oh, I'm falling through the rings. Oh, I need to get back and I don't know what to do. And I need to do this. And I need to have another character just randomly show up and hit me and tell me I need to do something because I'm not doing anything. It's like, Jesus, just what the fuck is going on? You guys are just standing around pretending to do things. So it's a meh because the art's good. And this is one of the best Marvel has right now this week to offer.
Oh, this is actually a skip it. I'm going to say that for later.
No.
Beyond number 4. There we go.
I didn't read that. I don't know it came out. Only got one.
It just ends, and the ending is rather lackluster.
Like the whole series. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'd been enjoying it. It would have been all right. It'd been good. I had to flip back and forth to verify it ended because it just abruptly ends. It's like, wait. Oh, okay. That is the end. End of story.
That's life.
Or something like it in space. Yeah. I don't know.
All right. In space, no one can hear you yawn.
Yawn. Yeah, that is, yeah. There we go. We need to trademark that.
Yeah.
Next one I got is Promethy 1313.
Promethy. Did I have that here?
Promethy.
I thought I put it into my mez. I think I ultimately put it as a skip it.
I might, did I have this as a skip it too? You know what? This might have been a skip it too. Because there's a plot point in this. It's like, I hit the brakes and you have the best Stunning and Brave cover.
Oh dear God. This is one of the worst homages I have ever seen.
What's the line from Armageddon? Talk about the wrong stuff.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's all of this. This is an abomination.
But it's good for a laugh because there's a plot point in this where we discover back in the 50s, they don't show us who they are. There could be human, aliens, whatever. Beings from the future or an alternate universe, whatever, is vague. Once again, landed in the 50s, talk to Eisenhower and the administration,
of course,
and tell them about everything that's going to happen in the future. This is what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. They just write them off. They just say, this is all lying. It's all bullshit. None of this is real. They're not real. It's like, what the fuck do you call all this? You know,
it's not like it's Department of Truth.
This is 1957. All right. You know, up to this point, something like that, you actually see that should blow your fucking mind. Like, there may be some credible evidence to this.
You would think.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
Granted, you have Gary from Neurotic telling the black woman this story, and so kind of led to believe, he's a crazy conspiracy theorist guy. And then people just start blowing up for no reason.
Yes, I saw that at the end. It's like,
I turn a page and I'm like, what the hell happened? I'm like, oh, did they get shot? No,
they just walked.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you don't get any explanation
and
for
apparently there was an Apollo 20 mission to, it's like,
no, that was a secret mission. It did happen. It's
wait, what? How the hell?
You're on a spacewalk and you're talking like this right now in the middle of something. It's like,
you think you can launch a space shuttle and the world wouldn't know?
Yeah. No, it's a secret space mission. No one knew about. It's like, oh, come on. Like, there are people that live around there. I think they would know that they heard a space shuttle go off.
Yes.
You can't do that secretly. Sorry. Yeah, this thing is just all over the place. It is doing so many things terribly.
It's trying to be smarter than it is.
Yeah.
And especially at this point, the thinking cap, it's like, they say on Red Letter Media, you may not have noticed what your brain did. And my brain is starting to notice these things quite more frequently now with this series.
Yes, and the stunning and brave main character is literally not needed anymore, but yet they keep her around.
She's psychic.
But they already know they're all like, no, this actually happened. They found the island that she saw.
The ship thing.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, we don't need you anymore. No, you're staying. Okay. Give her a gun.
Yep.
Terrible.
Yeah. Next man I've got is Old Dog #1.
I have that as well.
Okay, I want to talk to you. We're going to talk about this
because I have
questions. I have questions about this. This was one, like I say for latter because I thought I was really going to dig this.
Me too.
And I come away with more questions than actually enjoying this.
Okay.
So this is a simple and fun concept that is needlessly confusing. And I'm not sure if there were errors with the art or if they were intentional.
About how he looks?
Yes, in certain scenes. And like, wait.
Same.
And I should be loving the story, but it was needlessly confusing.
That's what I said. I said, if you want it done better, read King of Spies.
I would say read King of Spies or read Red.
Yeah.
By Warren Ellis. Oh, we can't say Warren Ellis' name. No.
He who must not be named.
No, he has not pled for forgiveness and given away all his money and everything. So
R.I.P.D.
Yep.
I said read. Yeah, one of those is done better. This, I'm like, okay, so a bomb goes off. He's on a mission.
Yep. He was in it. He was a van guy. He was one of the van guys.
He got turned into a van guy because something happened
that we're not told about.
Not told,
but we're shown it, but confusingly because that was him.
I thought that was him in the future with his.
I thought it was him in the past.
I thought it was him in the future.
That was him in the
future.
Young again. Oh, I thought that was him in the past.
Oh, I thought that was him in the future.
I don't see. That's the problem. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I thought, okay, so he's a van guy. He's like Tom Arnold in True Lies.
Yep.
And because if he did something in his past, he fucked up. Who knows? A bunch of people died. And then he's forced to go into this building.
Because the other two van guys. He's van guy 3.
Yeah.
So the van guys 1 and 2 get taken out.
As if they're equipped to fight anybody. One of them, never mind. Anyway, so they die. He goes in. There's somebody doing something to some machine. He shoots the machine. It blows up.
Yep.
And then years later, he wakes up.
Yep.
He looks in the mirror. He's young.
He's young in the mirror. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, he's young. You cut back to him. He's old.
Yeah.
So I was like, Did they screw up the art? Or does he think he's young, but he's still old?
Or does everyone see him as young, but he's old? Which I don't get. I don't understand.
Yeah, and then we get cut back to, I think, the future.
Which I thought was the past.
Oh. I thought it was the future because
I thought it was that mission he fucked up on. That's what I took it as.
I thought it was this future mission, but then led to believe, his daughter is showing up and she's a secret agent now.
Of course.
That's better than him.
Of course.
I was like, maybe with all the time that's passed, his daughter's old now and can be in the CIA? And he's young, but he looks old? I honestly don't know.
There are too many questions, and it is needlessly confusing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, issue 2 has answers for the confusion in this.
Was there a book that we read a synopsis of this, or we were shown short pages, and it was actually better than this?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of remember a briefcase or something, him going after something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This was not that.
No.
And not what I wanted.
No, maybe the editor told him, no, we need to make it more confusing.
Clearly.
And yeah.
Let's have all this cutting. It's like, just make him young. Make him like, hey, this machine fucked you up and now you're young again.
Or maybe he's just, or it's like the Golden Years, the Stephen King, the brilliant TV series.
Yeah.
That's the brilliant Stephen King series where he's just gradually getting younger, whatever. And before he's going to have that that Benjamin Button that he's just going to die as a baby. You know? Yeah. Why not? Hey, there's an idea.
Yeah. Sure. He can right his wrongs from the past.
Yes. Yeah.
He can atone for his sins.
And hopefully the next leap is a leap home.
I can hope.
Yep. Oh boy.
But yeah, this read King of Spies.
Yes.
Or Red.
No.
Yeah.
Next one I got is 8 billion Genies. Number 5.
Jenny. I have Defective Comics 1064.
Okay, I was a little bit more generous on that.
You probably were.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
So 8 billion Genies. This was obnoxious melodrama with characters I care nothing about.
Really? You didn't like the guy?
No. Here's the thing. So if this issue had been primarily focused on the life and times of the guy who runs that sanctuary city, it would be a solid recommend. Absolutely. But he only gets a few pages. That's it. Like, I love this guy. I like seeing him as a kid and everything. I'm like, this is great. Then you cut back to these dipshits back in the bar. I'm like, I'm so fucking beyond you guys. I don't care. Just die already.
But they give birth.
They're all insufferable. The mom's insufferable. They're all insufferable up to the birth. I'm like, God, die. Like I said, it mostly focuses on the assholes still in the bar, and they've all become insufferable assholes, and they give birth to a little asshole. And the cycle just repeats itself.
Do they have unlimited food?
That's what it looks like. So I took it as.
And like
plumbing because they show the bar.
Yeah.
And it's like they have the desolate. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, it's completely, the world is completely fucked at this point.
And you have the bar right there.
Yeah.
And
they can't leave the bar, otherwise they will die.
Yep.
And so, but then I start thinking, I'm like, do they have unlimited food? Where do they go to the bathroom? They've been in there for 8 months now.
That's what I'm led to believe. That wish allowed them to survive. So by being able to survive, you have it's like cheat mode. So you have a game genie. That was your hey,
it's a game genie.
It's a game genie. There you go. It's a game genie. And they got infinite food. And
why hasn't that been a cover? They haven't done a game genie cover.
They're listening now. I think Charles Soule listened to our review of issue 1. So after my criticisms, and he answered them in issue 2.
Thank God he was able to before it went to print.
Yeah. Hey, maybe like, hey, we need to do a game genie. If they do a game genie cover coming up,
hey,
where they listened.
Well, Ryan Brown, he could. He's doing the art.
Ryan Brownie.
Yeah,
Brown E.
Yeah, he could. There were some questions that.
At this point, I felt like this issue was executed incorrectly and should have focused solely on that guy who was legitimately an interesting character.
It was cool.
Yeah, I do like that, and
the wish scene.
Yeah, it's great.
It was so fucking great.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. So when he's reading the wish. And like, and we're on where to. This means that's a fucking lot. Like to be that literal.
Yeah, but then after it cuts away back to the ditch in the bar, I'm like, it just hits the brakes. I'm like, the fun is over. Here we go. Bring up the violin. Let's see our depressing dipshits are doing today.
Yay! All right. So Defective Comics. This was just a like meandering issue. And Holly is back in town.
Yep.
And this slow boat is slowly making its way to the dock.
So we got 3 issues and we have 3 comics from DC this week taking place in a boat.
Yes. It's this whole thing is this boat has been on its way to Gotham for fucking God knows how long at this point. And they're still waiting the arrival. They're on its way.
It's on its way. It's like the dragons from Game of Thrones. They're on their way.
Yep.
They're on their way. The pizzas are on their way.
They're on their way. This felt like a setup issue and very useless. I guarantee you could skip this issue.
Skip it.
And nothing, because nothing is revealed in this that
nothing
you didn't know.
Didn't need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing in this issue.
Nothing. Old workshop.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of a pointless issue. Wow. A boat's on its way with the
heirs to Arkham. Yeah, the Arkham heirs,
whatever their fucking name is. Yeah, they're gonna show up. Just wait. They're gonna be there.
They're on their way.
They're on their way. Just hold on.
Next man is Vampirella, year 1, number 3.
You're finally starting to see the light. You're not quite it yet. I have Nightmare Country, Sandman Universe. So
I had to skip it.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Not surprised why it's mad, to be honest with you.
Okay, so Vampirella, year 1, number 3. It's all right. We get more of the backstory of Vampirella and her mom, the politics, the backstabbing. It's all right. The next issue should be much more interesting because we're bringing in first human. She's gonna have an issue, and so hopefully that's much better. This one's just okay. Ball rolling. All right.
Yeah.
I do like the art. The art is really good.
Art is good.
Yes.
Art is
how he draws the eyes are just creepy.
Yeah.
I love it. The eyes are creepy.
Well, her mom is friggin' hot. The way she's drawn.
They're all hot.
It's like I really like this.
Yeah.
I hate the story. It just feels kind of dumb.
It really was expecting from a year 1, but
no.
Really,
it's like you're going really,
but we're really year 1. Yeah.
I want to see Bruce as a baby. No. Like, who cares?
I'd rather see her year 1, her very first year on Earth.
That's more thing. So yeah, Night. Speak the fuck. You get this fat douchebag who wants to write the movie based on story up until now.
Did you notice who he looks like?
I was gonna say he looks like James Tynion.
Ding 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 ding. Yes.
And he doesn't want to work with the publishing company fund, quote unquote, or hippies or whatever. Like hipster Nazis is an oxymoron. That doesn't make any fucking sense. First off, phrases. That's the complete Nazis.
I think this is very much a meta commentary from James Tynion on his experience from DC.
Yeah. And then we get a witch character showing up. It's supposed to be. I don't
know. All I know is if you haven't picked up on this by now, James Tynion is very good at writing himself in the comics.
Yeah, and because he wants to write, that makes him a predator for wanting to tell a story.
Yeah,
he's telling it the wrong way. Like trying to figure out what actually happened.
Yes,
I don't know. Which was hot.
That's why you're evil, Kyle.
Well,
yeah,
I'd be burning in hell too.
Yes, you would. Yeah,
thank God.
And James wouldn't be laughing at you. Yes,
from hell also, according to him.
Yep.
Okay, I'm no better than you. Okay. It is a very nice cover, though. She is, very attractive. And
yes,
that sells a book right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Young Justice Targets number 3.
Targets.
So yeah, let me finally get this one out of the way. Until you bring up another one that I
got Deathstroke Inc.
What? Wow.
Year
Okay.
1, chapter 4.
Wow. Okay, I was more forgiving on that one.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Where are my notes for this one? Thought long and hard about this. Clearly, I had notes for this. Yes. Hey, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read about El Dorado, Looker, Jet, and Lizard Johnny?
I don't know any of those people.
Neither do I. There you go.
El Dorado is a character. I thought that.
Yes,
was
that's a character.
I saw Road to El Dorado.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time.
This isn't. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to read about El Dorado, Looker, Jet, and Lizard Johnny, here you go. I don't.
Okay. Deathstroke Inc. Year 1, issue 13. I'm hot and cold on this year 1 bullshit. The last issue was good. Yeah. And this is a no. This whole issue is Deathstroke blue costume and he needs it back.
Yeah.
Well,
because it's a secret. It's
so dumb. That's all. He just stands around naked this whole issue. And if you're into that, hey.
Shirtless bear fighters walking around naked.
But that's funny. This is funny. Semi-serious, I think. I don't know if it's played for a laugh. I don't know.
I think it is played for a laugh.
Which this series doesn't need. It does not need to be funny. Slade Wilson does not need.
I think.
She's pregnant. Well, fuck, you got to go.
Really about the storytelling aspect. You know, when you have a serious moment like the kid that issue, you try to bring a moment of levity to bring it up after that.
But a page or two, fine. But this is the whole issue.
Not the whole issue.
He spends the whole time to find it. No. Then he beats up some cops trying to take it back.
All cops are bastards. Remember that.
Well,
and yeah, it's a.
That's it. I don't like. No. I didn't like this. It was completely pointless.
No, I think it's like I said. But I bring up Shirtless Bear Fighter because I think it does execute it better. Like, because when you have him walking around, you have that fat, like the dick flap slapping back and forth. It's like if they had incorporated, like if they're truly trying to be funny.
Yes.
If they incorporated fat, you know, or like if people on the side of the streets, like, what? Don't look at his wee wee or whatever like that. Like
there were the Terminator 2, like walking into a bar scene. Oh. It's like, okay, are they going for this? Because he's running down the street
naked,
going after trying to find the cop that has his costume, and that's it. I was just like, is this seriously what we're doing now?
Yeah,
the whole issue.
Yeah, he's like the guy in Sideways, you know, chasing after Paul Giamatti.
Right. Yeah, out of the house.
Yeah.
Again,
except in better shape.
Yes, much better shape. That was funny. This is not. I don't. This thing is a mystery to me. It's an odd book. I don't know what they're going for. Yeah.
Okay. My next man is Man, Goat, and Bunny Man.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. This, you know, it's the end. In this miniseries, it was all right. It wasn't as good as the first series.
Yeah, this wasn't nearly as funny as I wanted it to be.
The ending to this was
it's kind of dumb.
All right, it's like, it's Olive Garden. By the end, it's Olive Garden.
When you're here, your family.
Yeah. It's like Olive Garden, or it's like the Fast and the Furious movies. We're family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, this wrapped up too neatly.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of lame. And I'm like, where are the jokes? It started out kind of, some of it's kind of funny.
What's funny was like, because you had a bunny man walking in a man goat. It's like,
yeah,
really, you can't keep it in your pants.
Yeah.
Go with
like, I like that stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And in this one, it's like kind of serious. And I'm like,
yeah, you have to bust out the milk so we're getting cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't what I wanted. And then I felt like it's like 32 pages. I'm like, that's really not a good thing.
No, it's too much for it. Didn't need
10 pages too long.
It did not need it. No.
Yeah. Cut out 10 pages. Then you may have something here. But yeah, they're like, all more content. It's like, I don't know if we need that.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. We need the self-indulgent cut.
No.
So, yeah. The art's good, though.
Yeah. Next man I've got is Action Comics 1047.
Fuck that book.
One reason why it's a meh, got a good Nathan Zerdy cover.
It is a nice Zerdy cover.
It is a nice Zerdy cover. So I read through this twice. Well, actually, I take this back. I read through this 4 times because
wow.
Well, we get early access to this on Lunar because we have the story. So I read this like a month ago, and even then I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Superman's an idiot,
and so not Superboy.
Not
John
Superboy.
Kent. Yeah,
actual
Clark Kent. Superman
Clark Kent.
is written like an idiot in this.
Yes, he is.
But I read it again about a week or so later, and I read it twice when I got this because I'm like, I am so confused with how I feel about this book. On one hand, Clark is back. The gray hair shit is gone. Okay,
thank God.
Great. They got rid of that crap. Yeah. Warworld is now orbiting Earth,
which isn't possible.
Yeah, like I said, with no mention about how that would be causing harm or damage to gravity, the sun, the moon, the tides.
Every other planet.
Kyle, it doesn't matter. It's not important. It's not important.
How it got there.
Kyle, it's not important. All right.
Because if he could have done this the whole time, why the fuck didn't he just find a way to just move the planet? Like, what are you doing?
It's not important. All right. It's not important. What is important is that the survivors leave Warworld and live on Earth now.
And we're supposed to be okay with it.
Yeah. But hopefully, through the right citizenship process or whatever nation they're going to. I have no problem with. Yeah.
Get it?
Not just, which it sounds like what he just wants to do is just plop here. Living there. Yep. Just live there now. No worries. Because it's just that easy and simple.
With people from a planet called Warworld.
They're all trust me, they're all innocent.
Yes, they're all the nicest, most welcoming, wonderful people.
Yeah.
And you need to be okay with it.
Yeah,
because I say so.
Much like the Cubans that Carter took in, in the 80s, they're all
every one of them.
Every one of them. Yes.
Super nice and they're willing to learn and adapt. And
absolutely.
Yeah. Superman's a genius.
Yep, absolutely.
Why he didn't do this before, I don't know.
Yeah, he's the Jimmy Carter. He is the new age Jimmy Carter. Yeah. He's a genius.
He is.
Yep. Send them to Martha's Vineyard.
Why not?
Anyway, it really seems like Lex Luthor is the good guy who is using fucking common sense.
Yeah.
I'm reading this. I'm like, Superman's really an idiot. And I'm reading Lex, everything he's doing, he's setting up, how he's talking. I'm like, Lex is really coming across as the good guy here. This is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah. And that hope of John being de-aged, that's not happening anytime soon now. Because hey, Clark and Lois have 2 little kids now from Warworld to raise.
Thank God. I don't know what's going on here.
No, This was
something.
This was something.
This was bad. The fact that Superman has the audacity to bring a fucking planet to our planet
in orbit.
Yeah, until the UN or whomever the fuck he wants to talk to.
He's at the UN
and saying tough shit, deal with it. What are you going to do? You can't stop me anyway. And it's like, you're kind of a tyrant and evil.
You're almost as bad as your son. Yeah,
almost. He's like, hey, you think he was bad?
I'm back.
And I got to brought a whole planet of fucking assholes with me, and you got to deal with them. And by the way, they're all coming here.
Maybe that's Johnson's thought process to make Lex the hero in this story.
Ooh, long game.
I do like that idea. Lex is really the hero here.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down for that. DFT, down for that.
He was the hero in Superman, Son of Kal-El.
Yeah.
So
true.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah.
This could be a recommend.
Yeah, I know, right? If that was an actual intention. Yeah. Absolutely. But
we could be looking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be top 10 easily. But yeah, until now,
it's
I wanted him back, and now I don't know if I want him back.
It's like,
uh-oh.
God damn. Yeah.
It's like, do you not understand the ramifications of what you're doing?
And I just now realized they cut out the cleavage.
There's no cleavage.
There is no cleavage on. Yeah, there is no cleavage. They cut out that line. That line is gone. She's one boob woman.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Uniboob.
God.
Yeah, even good art couldn't save this.
Nope. It's a shame.
Damn. And it's why did we have it? I had it as a skip. Why'd you have it as a meh? Because the cover?
Because it's confused. It's conflicting because, like I said, on one hand, he's back.
Yes.
Yes, the real Superman is back. So,
yes.
Yeah. I got Thor 27.
I have Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the
That
Dead.
was a meh?
It's like it's not a skip it.
What?
Oh, don't you dare say you like this fucking book.
Are you punking me right now?
You got to be kidding me. Nothing happens in this book. There are no zombies in this book.
Yes. What?
There was one zombie locked up.
What?
There was one zombie in this book.
No.
This, you see this? You see this cover? That doesn't happen.
Kyle,
nothing exciting happens in this fucking book.
Kyle. Oh my fucking God, you did not. No.
You were going to defend this?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, positively, I will defend this until the day I die. I love this comic. I loved it. Bear in mind, Kyle, it is a setup issue, so you do have to set some things up.
Oh, Jesus. That's the whole issue.
You do set
you
up...
need to set up zombies. I think they've been around since the 60s. I think
you need to
knows
explain,
that.
in this case, where the zombies are coming from,
No,
who is producing them.
Why?
Yes, you do.
It's Sergeant Rocket's World War II. What do you expect? Who was it going to be?
Know where are they coming from? Who's creating them?
Who would you think? Who would you think? It's World War II.
Yeah.
Who would you assume?
Mussolini. There we go.
Sure.
The Japanese.
Sure.
No. It is a setup issue.
No, it's Hitler. No shit.
Yeah, explain. They're getting equipped with their equipment, which is cool, and they do take out a couple zombies along the way. And we do discover how difficult they are to take out in this case.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Anybody reading a comic book knows zombies. At this point, everyone.
And you
Call of Duty.
You got to tell me you like the art in this.
No.
Oh my. No. I didn't. No.
This book is not what I wanted.
No.
This isn't what I asked for.
Kyle, no.
This was not the comic I was looking for.
You are wrong on every single level.
I'm not. It's boring as fuck. And then a zombie just happens to break out of a cage when they're all there, even though it's been locked up this whole time.
Yes, because
now all of a sudden, guess what? I can break through this now.
You don't know how long it's been trying to pry open those bars, and all of a sudden, after so much time, right open, boom. Because we find out what the zombies are pumped up with, and from whom. It's like, okay, that makes sense.
Of course, it's Hitler. Who the fuck else would it be?
Kyle, come on, have some fun. It's a good zombie story.
Call of Duty had fun with Nazi zombies.
No, it is a good zombie story.
No.
We're getting to it, Kyle.
No.
Kyle,
dumb.
No. Completely disagree. Disagree.
Play Call of Duty. Nazi zombies with the one with all the presidents walking around. That's fun.
Like I said, it is a fun issue. It is a fun issue. Trust me.
I want to see Nixon and Elvis fighting zombies.
Anyway, I got Thor 27. This was boring.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and who co-wrote it? Al Ewing.
Yay,
that's right. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah, let's take a fun idea and concept and slow it to a snail's pace. How? Bring on a current Venom writer.
Yay.
There you go. Then the characters, they try to mend the Bifrost Bridge, and they bring about Darkoth,
I couldn't pronounce it.
The Demon Head.
Yeah.
Who now has Venom spooge on him.
Mm-hmm. They
blow off the spooge, and Venom shows up and just says hi, and shows up as an NPC, literally like an NPC in a video game.
He's
a non-playable character, smiling, giving like a whole page, like a Bendis level dialogue of like what's going on right now.
Why he's there?
Yes, and they need to take this villain down now, and he makes a red meow meow.
That's not real. So who the fuck cares?
It's like why are you guys freaking out? It's
Carnage symbiote.
Oh, yeah, it's Carnage spooge.
Who cares?
Yeah,
it's not real.
The villain is fucking lame and just looks beyond stupid. It just looks like Vulcan stupid. It
was a skip it for me.
But I'll say the art by Salvador LaRocca isn't bad. I'll say that.
Some of the panels are lazy as fuck.
Yes,
I think he used the same Loki face, multiple panels.
He's good at cutting and pasting. I'll say that.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, sir. Don't like it.
Nope. Don't read this.
Next man I've got is X-Men 15.
Really?
I got the Miracle Man variant. So yeah.
Okay. I have a teenage whatever.
You are very much more forgiving on that than I am. I made that an absolute.
I put it as a mad because I stopped reading it and I didn't give a fuck.
I stopped reading it too. That's why I made it a skip it.
And I was like, I don't know if it's good or not. I didn't care. And it was like, oh, you can be caught up. I haven't read Ninja Turtles since.
That's what I was. That's what I was led to believe. And I'm like,
I still didn't care. Still didn't know what was going on. I had no fucking clue.
That sounds like a skip it, Kyle.
Might be. I didn't want to damn it too badly just because I didn't know. I should talk to Ernie.
Well, he's not even reading anything.
I thought he was.
No.
Oh.
He's watching all the prospector sites, all the comic book prospector sites.
Well, that's important.
Yeah. X-Men 15. So Forge and the other X-Men go into the vault to bring out Caliban because reasons.
I don't know why.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yay, they get him out and no one struggles. The end. There you go.
Oh, there was a whole bait and switch the whole issue. Do you like that?
Yeah,
part?
it's like,
are you fucking funny again?
Yeah, got you good, you fuckers.
Yeah, it's like again. I
Yeah.
feel like, is that the only series that keeps doing that?
The bait and switches.
Yeah.
Well, Marvel's good at bait and switches. I really feel like the Marvel office right now. They're watching the one Twilight movie, like the second to last one, the last one, or whatever, where they have the big
fight.
But the big fight that doesn't fucking happen. It
Yeah.
turns out to be like a bait and switch. I feel
Yeah.
like they'd all just watch that Twilight movie because, well, hey, it's Leah Williams and all of them. I'm sure they were all Twilight fans.
Yeah.
So they told him, it's such a great, brilliant fucking movie. It's a great, brilliant fucking scene. Let's do it in every fucking comic. And they're like, okay, I guess. So
it's easier to write.
Yeah.
Because you can do anything like they're doing here. I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. Thank God. But then I knew it was bullshit.
Yeah.
And
no
turns out
consequence.
it's bullshit.
It's no consequence. Just like people dying. No consequence.
No consequence. There's no stakes. Who cares? Yeah. They can do anything. Who cares?
Yeah. They even brought back Captain America in the last issue with his shield.
With his shield.
Which doesn't make any... Never mind.
No sense.
No.
Who cares?
Next man I've got is Avengers.
Is it a meh?
The Avengers.
I have it. Let's skip it. I'm done with my mez.
Axe Avengers. Number
Axe
one.
Body spray.
So Tony gets judged in this issue.
He's an asshole.
Once again. Tony just But hey, at the end, he passes. The judge tells him, hey, you're too hard on yourself. You pass. That's the actual dialogue.
Yeah, it is.
You're too hard on yourself.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
You pass.
It's like
that's the actual dialogue.
But Captain America doesn't?
Nope. No. Because America is evil. Cap is evil. Cap has failed. It's the most evil nation on the planet. Cap fails.
But Christopher Kent Wrightwell said Tony Stark is the worst human being alive.
But see, Cap trumps that because Cap represents a nation and our nation is evil.
Oh.
So therefore, Cap is judged not worthy. Yeah. Remember that, Kyle. America is evil.
Okay. That's the whole issue.
Yeah.
Really nice.
This is all fucked up, but whatever. I
didn't see the point.
The whole issue is just like it's effectively the whole Christopher Kent Wrightwell series in one issue.
It basically is. I was like, oh great, he's gonna have every character say he's an asshole.
Pretty much, it's every damn character.
Every fucking character saying he's an asshole.
And then you have the judge showing up as his dad, telling him,
as his dad,
hey, you're too hard on yourself. You pass.
Yep. And then Tony cries and wakes up. What happened? I'm not so bad after all. It's like, fuck this book.
Whew, man, this was a long week.
So it's a man because
he passes. Hey, you pass. That line, the line is so stupid. It's like you're too hard on yourself. You pass. It's like,
thanks, son.
What? Yeah. Yeah, it's like
it's like
Jesus. Gambit number 3. I really seriously think Gambit's Captain America is the only one who's been judged not worthy.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to go back to see. Oh, and Daredevil.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, he got judged by Jesus.
By Jesus.
By Jesus.
It's like, well, yeah, no shit. Everyone's gonna not compare or live up to Jesus.
Yeah.
God, not running for Jesus.
Yeah, not Jesus, actual Jesus. Yeah.
The big man.
Yeah. Gambit 3.
This issue sucks. The series sucks. It's fucking terrible.
Hey, they go on a rescue mission. They save Storm and that Marine's mom, and yeah, it's all right.
It's awful.
Nothing explosive or exciting. It's paint by the numbers, all right.
Completely low stake, and Gambit gives her his costume.
Yes.
And he has a new one because that's how Claremont originally wanted Gambit to look like.
Yep. We discovered that when we were listening in line. And
yes.
Yep. When we were holding up the line.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like, okay, so he wanted an excuse to make Gambit look like he originally wanted to. And now she's stunning and brave and knows everything because I guess she was a Marine that knew everything.
Yes.
Fuck this book. I don't know how anyone likes this.
She was a Marine Force Recon, Green Beret, Pararescue,
Delta Force.
Seer, Delta Force. Yes.
SEAL Team 6.
Jesus Christ.
It's classified.
But yeah.
It's G14 classified.
Black Cell.
Yeah. Whatever. Sure. And now she's a superhero. and she's the bestest.
She has a super suit. Yeah.
Yeah. God. This book sucks. The series sucks. It is so low stakes. Who gives a fuck? Why is Gambit even bothering doing this? Other than the fact that she's hot and he's trying to bang her. I think that's the only reason.
I can't blame him.
I can't either.
No.
But then you just leave her. I mean, I don't understand what the point is. Oh, God.
It's something.
It's so bad.
My next Matt is it's not.
Yeah,
no. Hey. Compared to the other Voices comics we've gotten, this was the least worst.
There has been at least one story in some of those that are good.
The first one with Fabian was good. First one with Nova? Yeah.
No.
Yes, that was. That first one with Nova and this.
Nova telling them, hey, quit enslaving people.
Hey, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Kid, you know.
Yes, he does know.
And then we get Shark Girl telling Namor.
But yeah, like I said, it is like I said before, it is Enron stock just going down steadily.
Oh yeah. By the time you get to that Shark Girl, it's not even writing.
Yeah, the stories just get dumber with Shark Girl was apparently she's a Latina now. She's a Latina?
She's a shark. And then she's at a gay pride parade, clearly is what it's supposed to be. And Namor shows up and she bitch slaps him and says, hey, do better. And he's like, you know what? You're right.
And it's Key. First appearance of Chimera.
Oh, yeah. That
Key.
character.
Key.
That character.
And, she's an absolute psychopath.
Yeah.
But, and I saw the word Latin X twice in this. And bear in mind.
And on the cover.
Yep. Bear in mind, no one uses that word.
No. Sorry. It's not a thing.
No, it's not.
Quit trying to make it a thing.
No. So, like I said, the first story with by Fabian is decent. But everything else after that is just a sleep descent into
pandering racism is what this is. Downright. And no one's going to read it. Nice try. Don't care how often you try to put this shit out. No one's going to read it. Not this community. They don't like to be pandered to.
No, they are much smarter than that. And it's just,
it's embarrassing. Do better.
Next one I got is Wild Cards, Drawing of the Cards, number 3.
That may have eked into my top 10. Barely. Only because...
This comic is so random and weird.
Yes.
Jet Boy died, Kyle. Jet Boy died. Not Jet Boy.
Who is going to save us now?
No, poor Jet Boy.
Hey, where's Jet Boy?
Wait, I don't know. He died, poor Jet Boy.
He's dead.
So a boy is out and about and he gets powers, turns into Wolf Boy? Wolf Boy?
He grows up. He's turns into a man.
Yeah, he's like Tom Hanks and big. He
just ages.
Everyone's gone in the city apparently, except for him.
Yeah.
And Man Dog?
That's the reason I gave it a pass, because it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yes.
That
the scene where they're
scene.
The line. Yeah, I get the
dog thing, whatever the
human
fuck.
Human
face.
Or Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Yes.
That's the dog with
the dog with the face. Yeah, it's like it's so weird. I'm like, I love this because it makes no fucking sense.
It is.
And he doesn't seem to care that it's a human face on a dog body.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, hey, I have a dog now. That hasn't traumatized you to the point where you don't even know how to do things.
Yeah.
Like you can't even fathom that. And you're just like, hey, I know where food is.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, do you smell like a dog? Like, do you have the smell? Like, do you have the nose? Or is it, how do you eat? How do you do anything? Like, there's so many questions.
Yes.
And there was a tree person. There was a pond or there was a puddle person.
Yep. And Dogman, apparently at the Wolf Boy, at the end of this, he turns into Electro-Man
that can fly. Yeah. It's like, so every time he sleeps for a month and wakes up and gets new powers.
That's right. Yeah, he slept for a month.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, he turned into me after spending a month in bed. It's like, okay, he's hairy. There we go. It's Wolfman.
Yep. Yeah. And I love the part where he's on his way home from school. He's like, fuck it, let's fuck school, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And this chick's like, hey, by the way, your dad's dead. It just
Was his dad was Jet Boy?
I don't know who his dad was.
Yeah.
Some neighbors like, oh, by the way, your dad's dead.
Yeah. Poor Jet Boy.
Yeah.
I like saying Jet Boy. So.
R.I.P.D.
R.I.P.D. Jet Boy. Who's going to save us all? It is a weird one. I'll say that. It really makes me want to read this novel or story that George R. R. Martin wrote. This is something.
Yeah, it didn't get into my top 10 because I just had too much fun laughing at it.
Okay, we're almost an hour into this. Holy shit balls. Oh my God. We got to speed this up.
Oh,
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
My first skip it. I got Batman Fortress number 5.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh my.
You didn't like it, huh?
No, I did not. Clearly, you
had that too.
This was just lazy and stupid.
Yes.
So Jackson Hyde,
the
most stunning and bravest and bestest Aquaman of them all.
Yeah.
Is he out being a hero?
He's out doing something.
He's on a beach picking up guys and getting wasted.
Yeah, like the beginning of Jaws.
Yes, it was exactly.
But more gay.
Gay, yeah. And then Batman finds Green Arrow's sister. Who says she isn't a thief, but is robbing two people. Robbing two people on the street of their money, literally. And she says, yes, after she takes their money, smiling and everything. She has her.
And Batman doesn't do anything.
No, of course not. No. And of course, she knows who Batman is because Oliver, her brother, told her.
Of course, that's what he would do.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, the bearable part was with Luthor at the end. It's like, once again, another person running Luthor as the hero here.
Yeah.
This just sucks and isn't funny or creative at all.
But they put the team together to find the Fortress of Solitude.
I'm shuddering to think what this jackass writer has done to Superman at this point.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be bad.
Drum as an incel at this point, like playing video games, with glasses on, punch belly, just
red hat,
like the husband in Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, not sorry for spoiling that.
Yeah. Yeah, stay away from this book.
In that movie.
It's fucking terrible.
Next one I got is we're saving that for last.
Yeah, that's for last.
That's got a special place in hell. I'm gonna talk about Turtles. I gotta talk about that.
Okay, I'll talk about X-Man.
Go talk about Turtles. Turtles, I'm a getting out of here game, number 1. So I went in with this blank slate.
Literally, yeah,
because we hadn't been reading the main series because it had been. People have been asking us, "Aren't you guys reading it?" I don't have time to really tell everyone. No, because I talked to Aaron Sparrow and he and I agree. The state of the Turtles franchise, the main storyline is shit. It has never been this bad before. It's effectively Sophie Campbell has turned it into. This is true. She turned it into a trans allegory. You have people all turned into mutants now, and the Turtles are running a soup kitchen, and they're all waiting to have the Battle of the Bands, some bullshit like that. I'm like,
they couldn't open a pizza shop?
Yes, yeah. It was like, what the fuck about this say this is Ninja Turtles? I don't Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And they're sitting around moping, hanging around in a soup kitchen. What the fuck is this shit? This is not Ninja Turtles. This is not fun. This is not funny.
No.
This is lazy bullshit. Lazy pandering bullshit.
Well, they have a 5th turtle now.
Yes.
And I was like, don't care about that.
I'm out. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so there was my notes about Sophie Campbell. And this issue in that main series, that is exactly why Last Ronin sold so well. Why? It got back to the basics. It got back to what the Turtles truly were. And it was written by an actual writer, not a Bush League hack. Anyway, I couldn't finish this.
Yeah.
If you're trying to bring in new readers or old fans
like
us for a big event, this is not how you do it.
No.
This was death by exposition.
Yeah.
No action.
No.
Focusing on characters I don't care about.
Don't even know existed.
Yeah. This was a massive misfire. I mean, I've got to blame the editors for this. I mean, if you've been reading this, you may love the shit out of this, but if you're like us, hoping to come back and enjoy a Turtles event like Last Ronin, you will be massively disappointed in this. This was boring as Last Bot Standing.
Oh, God.
Boring.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to love this. I really did. But there's nothing here to recommend besides the Gavin Smith variants. Gavin Smith, he's doing great covers.
He is.
That's all I will recommend from this. And yeah,
that's fair.
I can't. Can't.
Nope. Won't. Yeah, X-Men 15. This was a got you good, you fucker. Where the Fortress of Solitude was going to get opened up by Forge and Cyclops, and then you see the unleashing of the children
from the vault.
Yeah, and then they go around killing all of them, which of course doesn't happen.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh no, I trapped them in a world to where they think that's happening.
Yeah, it was effectively the Farva with the bar of soap and coffee. Got you good, you fucker moment. Yeah,
as if anyone was shocked by that. It's like you can't kill the stunning and brave X-Men because they're the heroes, right? Everyone likes them, right? It's like, no, everyone hates them and they want them all to die. But you think they're heroes, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what you think when you're in the bubble. Yeah.
Yeah. Art's not bad though, but book still sucks.
Fair.
Those bait and switches can go fuck off.
All right, next one I got is Justice League. This should be very quick.
Justice League. Who cares?
Hey, Kyle. It's the 6th issue.
Yeah. Was there any verses at all?
No.
Nope.
Then why does it say the face off with one another?
They don't face off at all.
No. And from beginning to end, this comic was incredibly stupid and not worth the time or money it's printed on.
Yep.
They kill Vandal Savage. The end.
I had a question. Was he the source of the dark?
That's what I was led to believe.
Like he started it?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I'm like, is that what they wrote in this? I'm like, so then is it connected to Dark Crisis?
Yeah, fuck this series.
Yeah.
Fuck this comic, and thank God Bendis is done. As far as I know, this was it.
Is he done forever?
With DC, I think.
Is he fired?
I don't know if he's fired. They can't fire because they paid him a shit ton of money. So, yeah. But as far as I know, his reign of terror will end with this issue. So, yeah. But yeah, there's no verses in this at all.
No, none. Pointless 6 issues. Oh boy.
Next one I got is Triskele number 4. I have really fallen off the bandwagon with this.
You have the Human Target. I have the Human Target.
Damn it. Sean's flipping notes.
Tons of post-its.
Yep. I got Human Target, as well. What number was this? What? 7?
Nothing still happens? Yeah.
So Fire helped Guy Gardner poison Lex Luthor, but actually poisoned the Human Target. Whoa! So maybe they'll put Guy Gardner's pieces back together again to kill him again?
They should.
Because
why not?
That's what we're led to believe. They're going to put his pieces back together and then kill him again.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he's Guy Gardner, yeah.
I hated this. He's just a complete cuck this whole fucking issue. And I just... When they're on the Ferris wheel, and it's like... Oh my God, you are the biggest simp.
Shit. Well, not just that. Fire is baiting this guy on the whole goddamn time.
Yes.
You want to fuck me? Well, come on.
Come
on. You know you want to. Come on, do it right here.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to.
Come on. I'm naked, practically naked right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like, no.
I'm spreading my legs right now here for you right now. Come on, you know you want me.
It's like, no, let's go on a Ferris wheel and I'll jump off and have you save me.
Yeah.
It's like, God.
And then she says, I see's a good one. I'm like, literally are you kidding me right now? You are a psycho.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is going on? Like, what is this any character development at all? It's not progressing anything.
It's regression.
Yes.
Character regression.
Yes. And it's just absolutely stupid. You're just jacking yourself off. And he's like, I bet this was so good. Oh, I'm such a good writer.
Maybe this is how Tom King met his wife. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, save me.
A good Artgerm cover. I'll say that.
Great cover.
Yeah.
Terrible story.
Triskele, number 4.
I'll talk about one that I have Vampirella year 1.
Oh,
Number trace.
Wow. Okay. I got Triskele. So the kids are trying to escape and evade guards, and
who cares?
One gets hurt. At least from what I can tell in this muddled mess of an art. It's hard to...
You finally realize the art sucks.
It's not this is a visual mess. This is an absolute mess.
It has been the whole time. So, Vampirella year 1, the exact opposite. Great art, you can actually see, but it's pointless, and who cares? And it's just so annoying and obnoxious. Like, the mom is super hot, but at the end of the day, it's just does anybody want to see Vampirella as a little girl doing nothing and then having some lesbian affair with her handler or whoever that's supposed to be, her bodyguard? Is that who that's supposed to be? Trainer?
Mentor?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what mentors and proteges do.
Always. Sure. I was seeing Batman the Knight, so why not here?
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever. I think this book is pointless.
All right. Next one I got is Nightmare Country, number 6.
Fucking face. I put Superman Space Age. Did you read this?
I did not, because I have a staunch. There's a no Mark Russell sign up for me. It's never again. But so Nightmare Country number 6. Yeah. Hey, we get the self-insert yet again from James Tynion.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't think it's him, you've clearly never seen him. You know. Yeah. I stopped halfway through and couldn't finish it. Yeah. Every series outside of Detective and Batman he's always done this, and it's fucking lame every time and takes me right out. He is 2 steps away from T. Franklin. 2 steps at this point. Jesus Christ!
You didn't see the end?
No, I did not.
Where she kills him?
Oh, she kills him?
Yeah, he gets set on fire.
Oh, holy shit! And
I don't know if it's going to pick up with these people looking for him and they come and question her.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh. Spoiler alert! Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah. I swear it felt like a one shot. It's like, oh, this guy's story ends, and who cares? The end. Yeah. On to Superman Space Age. Number 2. So now we're in the 70s with Superman going after Watergate. And at the beginning of this, I'm pretty sure it's Harvey Keitel from Taxi Driver. At the beginning of this guy is drawn to look almost exactly like Harvey Keitel.
Interesting.
Because Pimpin' ain't easy.
No, it's not.
I mean,
yes, that is him. Holy
him,
shit!
Right?
Yes, that is him. That's exactly how he looked. Wife beater and all.
Wife beater and all, right?
Yes, that is him.
Yeah. So Superman saves these prostitutes who are breaking the law, also.
Yeah.
And he takes this guy to New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's how this opens up.
Isn't that fucking funny, Kyle?
Yeah. And then Superman saves the world by blowing up an asteroid.
So I'll let you continue talking. I got to use the bathroom real quick. I'll let you continue talking about this. Yeah, continue.
So Superman, there was an asteroid heading to Earth at the beginning of this book after he beats off Harvey Keitel from Taxi Driver. So fends that off, has a date with Lois Lane on top of the Daily Planet, which is fine. It's nice. It's an interview. And then Lois then goes on to berate Superman and says, don't get me wrong, I think you're great, but thousands of people died of starvation and disease during the time it took me to say that I think you're great. So he just saved the world from an asteroid. And yet she then says, you're not good enough for me. It was a little baffling, and Superman, he literally says, but I just saved the world from an asteroid. Doesn't care. Cut to Batman being a complete bitch. And then we start talking about the Watergate break-in and how important Watergate is. Lois Lane tells her story, writes about Watergate, and when she does that, it somehow pisses off white guys in the Daily Planet saying, because of Lane's Watergate articles, the rest of us got blackballed. And then it's Clark yelling at this guy. If I'd done my job half as well as Lois, I'd be the one writing those articles. If I had half the courage she had, you'd be writing. It's like, oh my God. I don't see Clark doing that.
No.
At all. Yelling at a guy saying, hey, she's stunning and brave, and I'm not good enough.
Now, one thing we do have to remember, this is a Superman / Clark on another Earth, an alternate Earth where he was unheroic and letting Earth be destroyed and just saving his family, not everyone else, you know? So yeah, this is very much so not a Superman story.
And it makes sense when everyone berating him saying, hey, you're not good enough. He's like, I literally saved the world. But thousands of people just died from me saying thousands of people just died, and thousands of people are dying right now, and you're not good enough.
It sounds terrible. It sounds actually legit terrible as well. You gonna tear it?
I might tear it.
Yeah,
I might tear it.
Let's tear it.
I'm gonna tear it.
Tear it. Yeah. F you, Mark Russell. Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's such an insane large book, and it tells nothing. It's $10.
No.
And it says nothing. But hey, Watergate was a thing. Remember how important that was? That was the biggest crime anyone's ever committed in the history of the world.
Yeah.
So no one does that anymore.
Nope.
So,
or committed worse.
Nope.
Next skip I got is Briar, number 1.
What?
Speaking of not writing well, we got Chris
can't write well.
I-O.
He's back.
He is back with a vengeance, baby.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yes, this was the first one I read. We're on the way to Cincinnati. Yeah, typically we don't talk about comics beforehand, but I had to ask you, what the fuck was this?
Yeah, this is one of the first I read.
Yeah, this was garbage.
Oh, yes. This was bad.
Way too long.
Yes.
Garbage. Once again, Chris can't write well, making all men pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And all women are victims.
Yeah.
What the fuck was this?
It was his take on Sleeping Beauty and how, hey, I don't need no man. And that man is going to ruin everything. Because guess what? When I'm asleep, he's just going to be a complete piece of shit and destroy everything because I wasn't around to save the day. I've never heard that story told before. Stunning and Brave. I've never seen a story written where a woman is strong and a man is a complete asshole.
I think Disney is one step away from that, and I'm actually going to tear this.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, Chris can't write well. Yep, go back to Hollywood where you belong. Your bimbos and your blowjobs. You get 20 takes to get it right. Yeah. If you've never seen The Hard Way, please do watch it. Great movie with James Woods and Michael J. Fox. Yes. That was a great line. I loved it.
It was.
Oh, man. Screw that comic.
That's from Boom Studios.
Yeah, they're something.
Boom.
Another one is not as good. Captain America, Symbol of Tooth, number 5.
The Black Panther strikes.
Yes.
So you got 2 black people fighting.
My jaw was agape reading this Bush League crap. The dialogue and actions between Black Panther and Falcon.
Off.
Yeah.
Wrong.
And when I say Falcon, it is Sam Wilson.
It's Falcon. Sorry.
Yeah, he is Falcon. He's always going to be Falcon. It's absolute lowest of the low Bush League bullshit. And the one line, you know what I'm talking about, that stolen from Steve Rogers, that is exclusively Steve's, is once again, reappropriated.
I'm Captain America. And I can do this all damn day.
Bush League bullshit.
Don't call me Sam Wilson.
This whole comic was grandstanding, preaching Bush League bullshit. Yeah, I'm practically at a loss for words with this illustrated garbage pamphlet. I'm tearing this one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's Stunning and Brave.
It's like everyone is berating one another. Once Black Panther's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like we didn't have that enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one. Yeah, we can't browbeat these guys enough.
Yeah, it's like no, you're both pieces of shit.
Yes. Yeah.
For the record, I think you're both worse than me.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Jesus. Speaking of, it's only it was we went to the Cincinnati Comic Con, and it was a long drive out there for me reading these comics. Flawed.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 1.
Is this book ever?
The opening page of this propaganda garbage, I wanted to tear this in half.
Oh, I know.
The opening page. This city was built on the back of slaves.
Fuck off.
This comic is evil to the core.
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone who had a part of this, get over yourself.
Yes.
No. Nope. After that, this is the definition of Stunning and Brave.
Oh yeah, I wrote that down.
This is the definition of it.
Yes. This is as good as it gets. We've hit the peak. We're at the summit. This is the best it gets.
I'm sure this Friday, you, me, and Max, we're gonna have plenty to talk about with this one.
Oh my, yes.
Yeah, and I gotta tear this one too.
Wow.
This is like
I'll tear this one. This was a waste of my time.
Yes, it was.
As if anyone was shocked where this was going to go.
It went there. It went there and exceeded. It's like, oh my god, this is.
Oh, there's a serial killer on the loose again.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who it is, and I wonder who's going to stop it. Oh, I don't know. Take a wild guess.
The invincible psychotic psychologist.
Yes.
What? No. Jesus Christ. Ant-Man number 3.
Really?
Yeah,
I got that.
This is honestly, this is probably we're taking it back down. This was
bad.
Yeah.
This was dumb.
Yes.
So Thor and Iron Man are talking in a room with Ultron locked up, and they concoct this plan to hide him forever.
Yes.
They shrink him down, put him in a grain of sand. You never find him again. Okay. Enter Scott Lang and his daughter.
Yep.
Who weren't in the room.
Nope.
While this was being talked about.
I think they were.
Were they?
No, I'm just guessing.
Because they just show up into a door frame, and it's like,
yeah,
and they're like, "Hey, we'll do it." It's like you didn't even hear what the plan was.
Were you guys just eavesdropping the whole time?
Yeah, it wasn't established that they were like hiding, and they could hear. It's like, no, they just show up.
Yeah,
and they're like, "No, we'll do this plan." What plan? You didn't even hear it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So and now there's a God Ultra Mega Devastator Ultron they have to fight. Sure. Whatever,
because hijinks.
Yeah.
Hey, we're stupid. Scott Lang doesn't know what he's doing.
Jesus.
He's goofy.
Yeah, he's goofy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about stupid here in a bit. Someone who's really stupid. I'm gonna have fun tearing that one up. Amazing Steve Spearman number 10. This is not the stupid one.
This is not the stupid one. It's pretty dumb, but so this is the Axe Judgment Spray tie-in.
Fuck this comic.
Yep.
I could not. There is so much wrong with this whole event now. When you look through it, if this comic is the lens, when you look at the event, it's like everything that they're setting up the society at large doing. This is just wrong on every single level. Effectively, this judge god, he is emotionally and mentally blackmailing
and manipulating the planet.
Yes.
And do everyone to pretending to be nice for a day.
Yes, for a day. Pretending to be nice.
Pretending to be nice for a day. So people doing fake shit, people like J. Jonah Jameson. That's not him.
No.
Fuck you. It's like he would never apologize. He'd be like, no, fuck you, get out of here.
You mean to tell me that every single person would be doing this? There wouldn't be like one or two people that just say, F this. No, this is not happening.
Everyone would do that.
Yeah.
They would be like, I don't believe this shit. Are you kidding me? Everyone's like, oh my God, you hear about this thing? Stupid. Yeah. So Gwen shows up. And so Peter is now getting apologized to, and he's trying to do right. Bear in mind, no MJ at all in this book.
No.
She does not show up and apologize for being a bitch at the end of...
No, because bear in mind, because he destroyed this town in Pennsylvania where they were shown in issue 1. We still haven't
seen that yet. He never apologized for it.
10 issues back. 10 issues in. It hasn't been brought up again.
He never brought it up. He never went there and apologized to people. He never had MJ show up to him and apologize. He never went to MJ and apologize.
Aunt May has been Uncle Ben standing behind her, guilt tripping her
into saying, it's okay. I forgive you. I love you too. It's like, what? You don't have MJ, the one character that we don't know nothing about, and the fact that she fucking hates him, and she doesn't show up at all in this.
That's not important right now, Kyle.
But Gwen is, but no, she's the one. It's like, fuck off. Like that's not. It's like, just stop this shit. And then he yells at Harry Osborn,
Norman
Osborn.
Yep.
But then he is like, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It's like, what?
Everything about this comic is wrong on every single level, and at the very end when Gwen shows up again, and what's done to Peter at that point, that is cruel.
That is cruel. She shows up, says, I'm sorry, I love you, and then dies again. No MJ at all.
No, everything about this comic is wrong, and this whole event is wrong.
Stupid.
This whole event is just wrong at this point. When you see the whole society at large is being blackmailed, emotionally, mentally, psychologically blackmailed into being nice.
But hey, he gets a pass. I think I've tortured you enough. I think you're good.
But that is far from the worst this week.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about Thunderbolts number 2.
The Thunderbolt kids. Okay. I got that.
This cover and the dialogue on the cover
is awful.
Made me want to punch myself in the face.
I didn't want to read it. When I saw that, I'm like, don't want to read it.
God, it's fucking stupid.
I already know what's in here. Don't want to read it.
So Kyle, Clint Button, he's a silly head.
Yes, he is.
He's stupid, Kyle. Did you know that?
He brought coffee.
He gets nervous and can't talk because he's stupid, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
You get the fucking joke, Kyle, because Clint Barton's stupid, Kyle.
Well, yeah.
Isn't it goddamn fucking hilarious, Kyle?
The press conference was funny.
Yeah, that the leader of the Thunderbolts is written like a fucking idiot with no self-respect, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
And Monica Rambeau will be there when he fucks up because he's an idiot, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that, Kyle. Hawkeye is a fucking dumbass, Kyle. Remember that.
Got it. Huh.
What happens in this is beyond stupid. Beyond it. And I don't want to try saying out loud what happens because it's clear this wasn't thought through at all by the writer or the editor. Fuck this comic.
Because the jokey jokes are jokey jokes. And the thing, no one talks like that. The shit that these people say and spew out of their mouths, no one talks like that. Sorry, no one talks like that.
See, I love Clint Barton. I love Hawkeye and how he's treated in this comic.
But he gets coffee.
But he's a fucking idiot, Kyle. Did you know that? Clint Barton's an idiot, Kyle. He's stupid, Kyle, because he gets nervous, Kyle. Because he can't talk to anyone, Kyle.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's comments like this to piss you off.
I knew what I was getting myself into when I started reading it. I was like, I'm not going to like this. And I was right.
We have regressed to Marvel 2016, all new, all different. Congratulations. There we go.
All right, I got one more.
We're making a relatively good time.
Pretty good
considering what we had.
I have Thor 27 real quick.
I
hated this fucking book.
Okay.
Thought it was dumb, lazy, terrible. A cool idea of putting Thor and Venom in a comic is completely ruined by this. When the beginning, Thor is sulking like a little bitch because he got mad and angry and from the Banner War and destroyed the Bifrost and the Rainbow Bridge.
As one does.
As he does. And then so he asks Loki to help him as if somehow he's going to. And Loki agrees. And then literally all Loki does is create a portal. And then a character shows up.
Trying to recreate the Bifrost. Yeah.
And then a character shows up for no fucking reason out of nowhere. And then Venom shows up out of nowhere.
Giving his NPC dialogue. Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. These characters just show up and then stuff happens. And at the end, oh, here comes Carnage with a not Mjolnir and everyone's...
Not Meow Meow?
No, and everyone's freaked out for some reason. It's like, that's not real. What's the big deal? Who cares? This book sucks. Not what I wanted from Thor and Venom. So skip that shit.
Wow.
Okay,
we're talking about Romo. We're gonna talk about this.
Creme de la crap.
I like legit so we got Lunar last week. We don't read these all at once, so these are fair, legitimate criticisms. I read this last week. The first book I read. My jaw was agape reading this. I think I messaged you and Max. I told Max and I'm like, I messaged Wes. I'm like, this comic, holy shit.
It's something.
We got Robin #1. We were going to talk about this on Friday, but thankfully Sean intervened and to show us the exclusives.
This is their big hype issue, though.
Yeah,
new series.
And if anyone says it's not, like, you are wrong because they have several different variants, variants for this. Not one, not two, not three, several.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pimping this thing out. They're like, this is gonna be the next big thing.
This was advertised. This was an advertisement.
It was an advertisement.
In every single DC book, this is the big title. If you say it's not, you are wrong because you're not reading these books.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this was written by the one person who hates fans and DC characters, Megan Fitzmartin. If you think I'm lying or exaggerating, read Young Justice, Dark Crisis. And yeah, you'll see. First problem, Megan Fitzmartin wrote this. So it's automatically absolute garbage.
That's strikes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Second, Riley Rossmo drew this.
Strikes 4, 5, and 6.
Yep. Shockingly, the art is absolute dog shit.
It's awful.
Tim and his boyfriend are drawn like 13-year-old girls.
Yes,
this.
they are.
Sean came to me today and said, like, when did Tim Drake, did he have a sex change? I'm like, no, he didn't. He's still, yeah. It is ridiculous.
The Hanna-Barbera, like fucking Scooby-Doo type shit when he gets, his boyfriend sneaks up on him. And he's like, oh, you scared me.
And next point. So apparently, Tim Drake has moved to a legit shithole abandoned boat dock with homeless people because Damien held a knife to his neck demanding to see the real Tim Drake.
What does that mean?
And his boyfriend, and Tim's boyfriend Bernard, says it's good for him to live in this boatyard, to live in this boat dock shithole.
Aren't these people great though?
Yeah. It's, if living in a homeless shelter or a tent isn't available in this 1800s, yeah, live in an abandoned. Who the fuck lives here? Who would live here?
Why is that even a thing? Why is that allowed?
Yeah, I was laughing, picturing Damien with the knife at his neck because, and I still am because it's hilarious, and Megan is too dumb to realize that because we're told that, we're not shown that.
Correct.
Like I'm laughing. It's when you think about it, it's hysterical.
Yeah.
No one on the staff, no editor, no assistant editor, no one asked the question when you have what? No one asks questions when you have the worst boat in the dock. Yes, they do ask that question.
Yeah.
They're going to look at the worst boat. A cop will look at the worst boat on the dockyard.
Just as I want to pull over the shittiest car.
Yes. Why is this STD of a boat doing here in the dock?
Yes, this mechanical asshole.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're given a visual of the inside of the boatyard. Sorry about that sound. Someone's calling Sean. Sean's phone is linked to his computer.
Because, of course.
Yeah, of course. So we're given a visual of the inside of the boat, and how in the name of Odin's bleached asshole is this boat remotely practical?
It's not.
We want to show it off? We're going to show it off. Let's do it. Yeah, there it is right there.
There it is.
How is this remotely practical?
God. I feel embarrassed.
How?
Look at it. Look at it.
How is that practical?
Yeah. Yep. That's life.
So there's murders, we find out, and then we're told, quote, the bodies were moved, end quote. How could you tell? They don't even tell us. They don't show us. In another great line of dialogue in this, I saw, I'm not your fairy gay father. What? I could not believe these are legit lines of dialogue in this book.
Yep.
And another thing, the murders. The murders. Robin sees red fur.
Yep. And
he pulls a Batman 66 jump to conclusions answer that the murders in the room morgue is involved and takes off. That's quite the jump to conclusions right there, Batman 66. And someone tells Robin to, quote, stop thinking and start helping.
Yeah.
This is your story, Robin. End it how you want it. And when the hell is this alleged female Robin from the We Are Robin series? They bring her up. I had to look this up. Maybe someone else could dig deeper than I did. I did a complete dive into the DC database, checks for her, and she doesn't even exist. Yeah, I only got a Thomas the Tank Engine character that came up when it brought up this character's name.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty goddamn obscure. This was one of the worst reading experiences I've ever had in my life, and one of the worst I've ever read.
Yeah, I'm just going back and looking at this, and it's yep, fairy gay father. Fairy gay father.
You know what I gotta say to that? I'm sure Sean would agree with us when we say this. You and the comic you wrote.
And the boat you wrote in on.
Yeah, the mechanical asshole you wrote in on.
There is a wide shot of the boats in the air. It is literally like monkeypox infested area, and it's like, okay, give me a break.
It builds
like,
character to live here.
It's like,
who the fuck would live here?
No one would. It would be condemned. Somebody would shut that place down, get all those boats out of there. It's like, with as eco-friendly and maniacal as everybody is in that area, they would be like, hey, you're like killing like animals and such. So like you need to like get all of this like stuff like out of like here, like today, like, or like I will like, you know, like call
BuzzFeed and the
and get you shut down.
Yeah.
Like
this was a week.
It was a week.
We're gonna have fun on Friday talking with Max about these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, guys. Those are the Skip It to Mez. What do you think? We 100% correct? 0% incorrect? Let us know in the comments. And remember, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. And we'll see you guys again very shortly with the top 10 coming up.